The afternoon rush in downtown Chicago was louder than usual. Cars honked. People hurried along the sidewalks. Everyone seemed too busy to notice anyone else. But then, an elderly woman stepped off the curb. She took 2 small steps toward the crosswalk before freezing. The traffic light had changed, and cars were coming from both directions. A young woman named Emily noticed her immediately. "Ma'am, wait," Emily called. She rushed over and gently took the woman's arm. "Are you okay?" The elderly woman smiled nervously. "I'm afraid I won't make it across before the light changes." "Don't worry," Emily said. "I'll walk with you." Emily waited for the traffic to stop, then slowly guided the woman across the street. When they reached the other side, the old woman sighed with relief. "Thank you, sweetheart. Most people just walked past me." Emily smiled. "I hope someone would do the same for my grandmother." The elderly woman touched Emily's hand. "You have a good heart." Emily laughed softly. "I was just helping someone who needed it." What Emily didn't know was that a black luxury SUV had been parked across the street. Inside sat a billionaire named Daniel Carter. He had watched everything. Daniel was one of the richest businessmen in the country, but he rarely trusted people. For years, he had watched strangers treat others differently depending on their wealth, clothing, or social status. But Emily had no idea who the elderly woman was. She hadn't helped her for money. She hadn't helped her because anyone was watching. She had simply helped. Daniel leaned forward. "Who is that young woman?" His assistant looked through the window. "I don't know, sir." "Do you want me to find out?" Daniel nodded. "Yes." Then he looked at the elderly woman Emily had just helped. His expression suddenly changed. "Wait. That woman," Daniel whispered. His assistant turned. "What about her?" Daniel stared at her in disbelief. "That's my mother." His assistant froze. Daniel immediately stepped out of the SUV. "Mom." The elderly woman turned around. Her face brightened. "Daniel?" Emily looked confused. "You know her?" Daniel walked over and hugged his mother. Then he turned toward Emily. "My mother has been living alone since my father passed away. She refuses to ask anyone for help." His mother smiled. "And this young woman helped me when everyone else ignored me." Daniel looked at Emily. "Why did you help her?" Emily shrugged. "Because she needed help," Daniel smiled. "That answer tells me everything I need to know." The next morning, Emily received an unexpected phone call. "Hello, is this Emily?" "Yes. My name is Daniel Carter. I'd like to offer you a job." Emily was stunned. "A job?" "Yes. But not because you helped my mother." Emily paused. "Then why?" Daniel answered. "Because yesterday, you showed me something money can't buy. Character." Emily accepted the opportunity, but there was one condition. She didn't want special treatment. She wanted to earn her place. And Daniel respected her even more for it. Months later, Emily became one of the most trusted people in Daniel's company. But whenever someone asked how she got the opportunity, she always gave the same answer. "I helped an old woman cross the street." Then she smiled. "I never knew a billionaire was watching." And Daniel would always say, "Neither did I know that one small act of kindness would change both our lives." Sometimes, the world may not notice your kindness. But that doesn't mean it doesn't matter. Because the smallest act of kindness can open a door you never knew existed.